MAQ Group Investment Project.
Indian Lake Estates as our newest Florida land investment opportunity. Situated in Central Florida, in the same county as Disneyland, Indian Lake Estates is within easy reach of Orlando, Tampa, and the Space Coast. Indian Lake Estates is a gated private community covering 10 square miles right next to one of the largest freshwater lakes in Florida. Entering through the gates, you soon discover an 18-hole championship golf course, a 9-hole executive golf course, alongside tennis, pickleball, and basketball courts. And when the games are over, why not relax in the estate's 23,000 square foot clubhouse, have a drink at the bar, or dine in the restaurant looking over the golf course. On the western side of the development is Lake Walk on Water, a 14 square mile translucent freshwater lake that is every fisherman and boater's dream come true. And once at the lake, you'll discover the longest freshwater pier in Florida, a perfect spot to fish or just watch the stunning sunsets next to the abundant wildlife. Indian Lake Estates boasts a variety of half-acre buildable home sites extending from the golf course to the lake, including lake access canal lots. All lots come fully deeded as well as inspected for wetland and flood zones. Owners can use all the facilities without having to build. Caledonian offers a limited number of buildable lots with significant investment growth potential.
MAQ Group Investment Project. For more inquiry, call us at +1 561 392 4800 or visit our official website www.maqgroup.com.
We are close to the end, folks, but we have a couple more people that we need to recognize. And each year, the Palm Beach County Sports Hall of Fame recognizes a person or organization whose dedication goes above and beyond typical commitment to sports and tourism throughout the county. Ladies and gentlemen, Mohammed Qureshi is this year's Outstanding Sports Contributor. Let's take a look at Mac's accomplishments.
No one has done more for the development of the sport of cricket in the United States than our sports contributor, Mohammed Qureshi. In 1999, Mac's passion for cricket led him to found a private sports and entertainment company called Cricket Council USA. which is the leader in the promotion, development, and expansion of T20 cricket in the United States. He has invested millions of dollars in the development of the sport across the country. MAQ built the first major cricket stadium in South Florida in Broward County in 2006, and he came to Palm Beach County a year later, building the Boca Riding Club and MAQ Stadium in Delray Beach, where championship events are held each year. The 2022 Legends World Cup will be played at MAQ Stadium. MAQ is a former member of USA Cricket, the sport's national governing body. He is the president and chief executive officer of MAQ Group, one of the largest real estate and financial groups in the United States, specializing in commercial real estate and sports management. At a special ceremony in Boca Raton last October, MAQ was bestowed the Lifetime Achievement Award from the Cricket Hall of Fame. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the Palm Beach County Sports Hall of Fame contributor of...
Good evening. I know you see my intro. I'm CEO Chairman for Cricket Council USA, and my job was build the cricket in the United States and have 8 regions, which has been developing. And first cricket ever been played and fast version is at T20 in Dania Beach. I migrated 1984 in USA. My dream was how come cricket is not been playing one of the American sports. The reason is not been playing, there was long version games. It's the 5 days to find out who's win the games. So they never been one of the American sports. So I created the shortest version, it's T20, can finish 2.5 hours the games, and all Americans start liking that games. It's one of the American sports. But just remember, cricket is the second world largest sport after the soccer, and none of them Americans recognize that this is sports is a cricket in America. But now is moving forward. We have first stadiums has been built internationally, and my duty is I live in Palm Beach. I brought MCL Major Cricket Leagues in Palm Beach County first time last year during the pandemic. And first Hall of Fame dinner night I invited have to be hosted in Palm Beach. Second goal is I want to bring this thing up World Cup championships in Palm Beach and Broward County in USA. 2024, I went to the Dubai last week. They're recognizing they gonna have World Cup in USA 2024. Is World Cup is cricket is just like Olympic. It's just like Olympic. So I want to have, first of all, I met today and who actually introduced me, Mr. Michael Zeff actually, I'm sorry for his name, but he's the one who introduced me in here, and I did a lot of programs in Palm Beach County for the Kids Festival every year, and also we bring the first cricket fields is ICC approved in Palm Beach County. My goal is some way county mayors and commissioners and recognizing cricket in Palm Beach, bring one of the sports. Just for the youth, for knowledge, cricket is most paying sports. It's minimum, like my son is born raised is in Palm Beach. He's playing for USA teams. Minimum his contract is $200,000 small leagues to up to $20 million. That's a huge amount of the money incentive for the kids. He's in Dubai right now, he's playing up there. But there's a lot of American kids, they will start playing cricket now. So we have MCL we started, we like to your support. We want to have more field in Palm Beach County, and I can do my contributions. developing cricket in Palm Beach. We want to bring Palm Beach one of the cricket home grounds, and God bless America, God bless West Palm Beach. Sports can be bringing in cricket in Palm Beach. Thank you so much.
Indian Lake Estates as our newest Florida land investment opportunity. Situated in Central Florida, in the same county as Disneyland, Indian Lake Estates is within easy reach of Orlando, Tampa, and the Space Coast. Indian Lake Estates is a gated private community covering 10 square miles right next to one of the largest freshwater lakes in Florida. Entering through the gates, you soon discover an 18-hole championship golf course, a 9-hole executive golf course, alongside tennis, pickleball, and basketball courts. And when the games are over, why not relax in the estate's 23,000 square foot clubhouse, have a drink at the bar, or dine in the restaurant looking over the golf course. On the western side of the development is Lake Walk on Water, a 14 square mile translucent freshwater lake that is every fisherman and boater's dream come true. And once at the lake, you'll discover the longest freshwater pier in Florida, a perfect spot to fish or just watch the stunning sunsets next to the abundant wildlife. Indian Lake Estates boasts a variety of half-acre buildable home sites extending from the golf course to the lake, including lake access canal lots. All lots come fully deeded as well as inspected for wetland and flood zones. Owners can use all the facilities without having to build. Caledonian offers a limited number of buildable lots with significant investment growth potential.
Make group investment project. For more inquiry, call us at +1 561 392 4800 or visit our official website www.8group.com.
Welcome folks, this is the game between MAQ Software and Udaan. Udaan just playing a thriller game just before this, maybe half an hour back. Not even half an hour, just 15 minutes back they were playing in a super over. Just prevailing through the super over against Titans and winning that game. They have one more game and they are bowling first. Ved starting for them. 2 dot balls to start with. I have Krishna with me, who also commentated in the last game. Krishna, how are you doing after the last game?
It was a thriller. We couldn't ask for more. What a game to witness. Saturday morning with the pleasant weather. So both teams held the nerves and Udaan's sailed through. So coming back to this game, yeah, it'll be good to watch between MAQ Software versus Udaan's.
Yeah, 1 run coming off the third ball. The 2 openers for MAQ are Qureshi and Syed Hassan, whereas Ved is starting for Udaan. Shiva standing in the slip. Mind you, it's a power play, so 2 fielders outside are basically a deep cover. I don't see anybody on the leg side. Oh, there is a deep point.
A third man, I guess, right?
Yeah, sort of a third man actually.
Yeah.
Outside off stretch, nicely on the offside. That should be a boundary. Over the point, that was a full ball outside off. And that needed some skill, which was nicely showcased. You can see the replay with us. Nicely driven over point.
Yeah. But in general, we could see that tiredness a little bit on the Udaan's side.
Sure.
They're playing back-to-back game.
It's not the coldest of the day for sure.
Yeah.
We can see the sun out, and they have just chased and played a super over, so surely they would not be at their 100%. Mind you, they are almost playing with the same 11 that played the last game in the morning. Wait with the 4th delivery. A good length delivery, nicely placed, and there is a mix-up. Fortunately for them, not costing a lot. Yes and no. The non-striker was not ready for the single at all.
We could see the MAQ Software, their teams are pumped up here. Are they going to for 2 there? Not really. They settled with 1.
Yep. There was no intent of second from the word go, so I guess they were content for a single. Okay, at the end of 1 over, the score is 6 at the loss of no wicket. A decent over for Udaan. Apart from that boundary, all the 5 balls were right on the money. It was a good shot by Syed as well for that boundary.
Looks like Aditya is going to be back in attack for his first spell.
Aditya is leading the side for Udaan this time.
Oh, really? Oh, that's information. We thought like Srini Murali was the captain.
Aditya will start the proceedings of his first over. Bowling over the wicket to Syed. Oh, this time down the leg side, nicely kept by Murali on that occasion.
Started at the wide.
Maybe got a bit of in swing on that occasion. That's what he produces naturally. So an extra to start with. Just checking on his leg is Aditya. Might just have pulled some of his calves, getting some stretching done.
Yeah, it's not easy to stay in the sun for 40 overs, then come back. Not 40, 42 overs, with including the super over.
For sure. But what a tournament we are having. We had a game yesterday. This is the second game we are playing, and I guess we have one more game today after this.
Yeah, we have a game at 3. It was supposed to be 3:30.
The tournament, we have the final of the tournament on Monday. So all the league games happening on Friday, Saturday and Sunday. 4 teams participating, all will play 3 games each. Aditya is back with his run up. It has gotten quite windy. Full ball outside off, and he has driven it straight to the fielder. Mid off area. They take a single easily.
I think Udaan are taking a little time off, meaning little lay down, just trying to get back with that energy. They're trying to regenerate that energy. So
yeah, they're taking it slow.
Slow. We could see that from their body language.
Yep, Murali coming in and having a chat with the umpire.
You're right, Keshav. The wind started blowing.
Yeah, and
a little heavy.
Yep. Full ball on the offside again, nicely driven through the point, nicely fielded as well on that occasion.
Good one, good one.
A single again. And the wind does play a crucial role, especially here, because it can make the ball swing to a bigger extent. It's on the bowler to utilize it.
Yeah, it's on the onside. Looks like the wind is blowing on the onside. I think that's where Aditya is finding difficult to move the ball away from the stump.
This time on the pads, trying to slog it over mid-wicket, but not getting anything on the bat.
So that's a right shot selection, like just trying to take advantage of the wind blowing.
Looks a good offside player, Syed, until now from what I have seen. Couple of shots on the offside have really struck pretty good from his bat. It's a good thing from Udaan perspective, because Aditya generally brings the ball inside after pitching. This time again, what a shot this is. Has been demolished to the leg side. Is it a 6? Just pitches inside the fence for a 1 bounce boundary.
Great shot execution by Syed. So it was a 1 bounce 4.
Just took 1 step forward, and it was sort of premeditated. It seemed like it was pitched outside off.
The ball was also asking to hit, like it pitched on the right area for the batsman to go for it.
Yep, took it on the half volley and made sure he gets the meat of the bat. Just 6 inches inside the boundary ropes. Fifth ball of the over coming up. Oh, there is a
It should
big
be a
appeal.
close
Big
call.
appeal. But yeah,
Not really. Okay.
Prem rightly saying it's drifting down leg side. Also, the height would have been a factor as well.
Yeah, it appeared to be a close call. But umpires made the right call.
But a good comeback, just shifted his length a little bit. Make sure you don't give anything full to this batsman. Fifth ball of the over. On the leg side. Nicely kept. Has it been kept? No, it misses Murli through the leg side. And is it a boundary? Looks like it's a boundary.
It's
Again,
a wide delivery plus boundary?
yes.
Okay.
Again, I guess the ball drifted a bit too much than Aditya would have anticipated. And wind again playing a crucial role here. Murli standing up. It's never easy to stand up to a fast bowler. So the score has moved on to 18. A good 10 balls to start for MAQ Software. Oh, this is a good appeal and has been given out straight away by Prem. I think that was right plumb. Good length delivery.
What a comeback by Aditya. Just giving away 10 runs this over. Great comeback by Aditya.
Yeah, that would elevate him. That was not going well for him in this over so far. Two boundaries basically, one coming off an extra ball as well.
Yeah. Sorry, 13 runs in this over, just to be precise.
I think just in the good length, maybe coming in a little bit. And Prem had no two thoughts on that one.
Yeah, looks like the batsman also acknowledges that.
He was looking good. Would have loved to stayed a bit longer on that track. One more ball to go in the over. The new batsman is Amir Kiani.
There's a little bit of a mix-up there.
Oh, that could have been really nasty for MAQ if that had hit. A big mix-up out there. End of 2 overs, the score has moved on to 19 for the loss of 1 wicket. Veda comes back into the attack.
A great start for MAQ. 2 overs, 19 runs is a very good score with power play around.
Yeah, they have got a good start for sure. What do you think, Krishna, would be an ideal power play score that they would be targeting MAQ as they are batting first?
So this morning I witnessed the other match where Titans scored like 6 over 60 runs. So for the first 6 overs of power play, anywhere you get like 10 to 12 runs per over, like probably around 60-65 would be the good score.
It had a lot of ups and downs. The last game I remember seeing like more than 50 runs scored in the power play, but they ended up only getting 106.
Absolutely right.
So Udaan does have a good bowling depth. This was outside of play and miss from the batsman.
You rightly said, yeah. So first 6 overs, it's more of a batsman's game. Like if they have only 2 fielders outside the circle, they can go for it. The moment they spread out the fielders, when they move on from the power play, that's where the real test starts between the bat and the ball.
Second ball and tries to go for it again, but Ved getting that extra bounce, it looked like from that ball. Amir, the new batsman doesn't believe in playing around for sure. His role, I guess, is to go and clear the 30-yard circle. 2 slashes in the first 2 balls.
but they need to they need to just get accustomed to that environment, like with 1-2 balls, then probably they can start go on bang bang.
Third ball this time a bit back of a length delivery, places it straight to the fielder. No runs on that occasion as well. So
I
good.
think Veda is taking a full advantage of that momentum. He bowled back-to-back dot balls, 3 dot balls in a row.
New batsman on the crease, so it's important to keep him on strike. Fourth ball of the over. This time again shot, nicely cut away through the point area, and the fielder is chasing it, but I think he's not gonna be successful. The batsmen are not even running. So that's a welcome boundary for Amir. Will give him some confidence, because the first 3 deliveries he faced in this over were dot ones.
The ball was asking to hit. The Veda has bowled outside off stump very much. It was asking to hit.
Yup, this time waited, maybe got accustomed to Veda's pace as well.
It's a welcome boundary for MAQ team.
Yep, just staying in line a bit, Veda, on that occasion. And also the batsman learning from the first 3 deliveries. 2 more balls to go in this over. The same fielding since the start of the game. The 2 fielders outside are deep cover and a third man. They have 2 slips, basically 1 slip and a gully. This time a beautiful delivery, same length but coming in after pitching, strangling him for room.
It's not easy to keep the ball outside off, because there has been a heavy wind blowing towards the leg side. It's going to be hard for the bowlers to really keep it on the line. I think that's what we could witness there.
Looks like Aditya has come in already to bowl the over, and the score still shows 5 balls in the over. So okay, so Aditya is starting with the 4th over. Full delivery on the leg side, and again glided nicely. They should get a couple, but they are not showing the urgency in running between the wickets. They will end up getting a couple, nevertheless.
We could see from the batsman's body language, they're a little laid off in terms of running between the wickets. Probably that could potentially cause them a run out or so.
True that, because Udaan are pretty good fielding side. Aditya did go for some runs in his first over, but also made a comeback by getting the wicket. Qureshi, the other batsman, haven't got a lot of strike until now. We are in the 4th over and he has faced just 4 deliveries. Amir again drifting down the leg side, and it's a wide again.
Yeah, this is not really helping the scorecard from Udaan's standpoint. They are leaking the runs away, but MAQ team should be happy enough to get those extra runs.
Full toss this time, full delivery, nicely played on the onside for a easy single. Not trying too much, they have score on the board. This time a full delivery on to the stumps. Nicely played on the onside, but for no runs. Making a field adjustment. Avinash from square leg comes a little more squarer. basically in front of the stumps. Or this one was on the pads. Some of the fielders do appeal for that one, but the bowler was not interested.
Yeah, there's a strong appeal there, but yeah, umpire nodded on the head.
Has been a good over from Aditya so far, apart from that wide. This time full slow and outside off, inside the tram line, I guess.
Aditya is going like all out. He's trying the different balls, like slowers, like outside off stump, leg side. He's not letting the batsman to settle down.
They have a very straightish mid-on standing just beside the non-striker as well. And that's a wicket straight away. The middle stump goes for a walk.
We have been just talking about it. Like Aditya has been good in mixing up the balls.
This one came beautifully in. Batsman going for a slash and missing. You hit, I miss. What a hit that was for Adi. So 2 wickets for Adi in 2 overs, providing them the important breakthroughs. So that's a good start for Udaan. They have given away runs, some of the extras, but they have managed to take a couple of wickets as well, and important ones, mind you. Both of them going to Adi. If you see the replay, pitching right on the good length area and coming in. I'm not sure what the batsman was trying to do there.
There's a good spell for Aditya. Looking at the last match, it was not that great for Aditya. Like they just he went for 9 runs, 10 runs per over. He couldn't secure a wicket as well. Happy for him to secure some wickets here. He'll be confident.
Naveen Ahmed, the new batsman, in. One more ball to go in the over. But MAQ needs to replan their strategy about the power play. They need to hold their wickets up a little bit, I guess. The last game that we witnessed was a low-scoring game. It was only 106 from Titans, and Udaan just chased it in the super over. So anything around 140 or 150 should be more than a good score for MAQ.
From a scorecard standpoint, MAQ is 27 runs for 4 overs.
Ved continuing his third over. Full and nicely driven through the offside in the gap, but it would only be a single. They are going for a double and they complete it easily. The way they were running the first one didn't look like they were interested in the second one, but I guess it was played nicely in the gap. So World All-Stars moves on to 29.
Veda bowling his third over.
This one short, nicely guided through the point area. Slight misfield. And there should be an easy couple, if not a boundary. Third man, they're making a good run and stopping the boundary on that occasion. Girish, the guy on point, looks like.
I guess that's Shiva.
Yeah, someone else, I guess, because
Okay.
Girish is standing on mid-on. This time again,
Great delivery from Veda.
good length again, beating him on the offside. Trying to cut it away, but beaten by the pace.
So there are 2-3 balls he releases very well, like the batsman is not having any clue to play that one. But at the same time, just giving away the easy runs on the other 2-3 balls. So that's kind of making up his over.
Full ball this time on the offside. Batsman just checking for a single, but rightly denied by the non-striker on that occasion. Qureshi, the batsman, on strike. 2 more balls to go in the over. Has been a good power play for Udaan so far. This time good line delivery again, trying to slash on the offside again and getting beaten again. The batsman trying to find that gap between point and gully on the offside. The outfield is really fast. Full ball trying to go for the drive and misses again.
4 dot balls in a row.
Yep, a good over from Veda.
Just giving away only 4 runs of this over. So what a way to come back for Veda.
Yep, 5 overs, the score is 31 for the loss of 2 wickets.
Yeah. So yeah, we are witnessing the Memorial Cricket League for the 2nd year. So thanks to MAQ TV for broadcasting this and sponsoring this one, and thanks to the sponsor Boost.
Final over of the power play. I guess Aditya is gonna continue, so both the opening bowlers are gonna bowl out their 3 overs and just gonna be available with 1 each at the end of the innings.
It will be interesting to see the spinners coming in for Udaan, because they did the trick and magic for
in the first game.
the first game, the Titans.
Yeah, Kushal being the pick of them, taking 5 wickets, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, Kushal, Chaitanya, Malik, Rohit.
They have plenty of options. Adi running in. Full ball on the played on the leg side, and Avinash is running after it. I guess the ball is not going to clear the fence, but basically the batsmen are not interested in taking the third. They just stroll for the 2nd run. I guess it's a conscious effort from their side not to tire themselves, because the sun is really out. Score moves on to 33. Naveen on strike. Full ball again played on the leg side.
Down the leg.
The dot ball.
Yeah, very good call from the umpire. Both the umpires are keeping their cool, making the right decisions.
Full ball trying to glide it again. They appeal, and it's drifting down leg is what Vasu is suggesting. Let's see it on the replay. Oh yeah, it's definitely down leg side.
So you can see 6 dot balls in a row. Last over we got 4 dot balls and 2 dot balls here.
They got a couple on the first ball, but apart from that, yeah, it's been a string of dot balls for World Stars. That's a check shot. A direct hit, and he's gone. He is gone. What a hit that is. From mid-off area, that's surely Kushal.
Kushal, yeah.
They were risking that run, but that's some brilliant fielding effort from Kushal.
That was not a run at all. It was a risky opportunity, risky run there. So Udaan's grabbed that opportunity. They did not make any mistake. Kushal, right on the money.
And the World Stars needs to look out for wickets here. They are 3 down already in the 6th over. Still 14 overs to go. There was no sort of urgency when he started the run as well. The first half he was pretty slow. Maybe he didn't think that he would give it a shy, Kushal. But what a fielding effort that one. He had 3 stumps all right, but he had to hit. What a day he's having, Kushal.
You can't ask for a better day than this. He delivered with the ball. Now he's delivering with the fielding. It's a great effort. Still, after playing for 40 overs, still you could find the energy level. Imagine.
And these are the kind of moments that you have to cash in to make the difference. Udaan did not have very good first 2 overs in this game, but after that it has been all them over the World Stars. 3 wickets down, 2 more balls to go in the power play. The score is just 33. A dot ball from Adi again. 1 more ball to go in the over.
Yeah, Adi has just given away only 16 runs for the 2.5 overs. Just 1 more ball to wrap up his 3rd over.
Full ball trying to glide it on the leg side. He manages to do so, but it would only be a single. Is it a leg by? Yeah, it is a leg by. So the end of 6 overs. The power plays are done. The score is 34 for the loss of 3 wickets.
Could see like 3 overs they were close to 30. And just looking at the end of 6 over, like it's 35 runs.
That is some comeback from Udaan. Adi taking the 2 wickets and 1 being a run out by Kushal. Looks like DK is gonna be the 3rd bowler. No.
Yeah, possibly. Chaitanya, right?
I think it's gonna be Adarsh, the tall guy. Bowls really good, uses his height really well.
So, spinner, medium pace bowler.
He is a medium pace bowler. Has a high arm action. If he gets the pitch right, if he gets the length right, he can be really dangerous. Udaan would be hoping to keep the World Stars under 100, whereas World Stars, I guess, should be targeting somewhere around 120 to 140.
Yeah, 140, 150 will be a decent target to defend. That's how it appears like from the morning match, morning game.
First ball from Adarsh. Slower one to start with, at least it looked like that from here on.
Looks like Udans are having good amount of bowling options. They are not making their bowlers tired, I guess.
This time again coming in after pitching onto his body. Talking about the field, they haven't made a lot of changes, have Udaan. Even though the power play are done, they still have only 2 fielders outside. In fact, only 1 outside.
Yeah.
Full and nice driven on the onside, straight to the fielder, and there is a mix-up. The batsman has gone for a run. Malik with a throw, but he makes it back. Murli there with a shy, the backhand shy.
That could have been a close call.
Has been looking really good, the Udaans, in their fielding. Zubair is the new guy in, has played 5 dot balls until now, haven't initiated his scoring. He moves a bit on the track, edges it to the keeper. Has he? Yes, that's a wicket again.
That's what the dot balls pressure can do for you.
He did shuffle a bit in his crease before the ball was bowled. In the end, maybe he was trying to guide it through the 3rd man area, but managing to only get a nick.
Yeah, as you pointed out rightly, Udans are looking to keep the target less than 100. They like to wrap up that innings. just with the morning game, the momentum, they are riding high on confidence in terms of bowling. Let's see what the world stars can do. Reply back.
They need someone to anchor the innings here. Need to focus on singles and doubles. One good thing that Udaan is doing, they're not giving them open gaps inside the circle. The field is still pretty attacking. All of them inside the 30-yard circle. There is only one guy standing outside the 30-yard. That means you have to maybe take an aerial route or be very skillful in finding the gaps for taking the singles and doubles. Haven't looked confident in their approach, have world stars until now. Apart from the first batsman who did score a couple of boundaries.
Now they got a new batsman, Mohammad Huda. Let's see if these pair could add 15 or 20 more runs that could stabilize the game, and from there on, like, they could look at just taking the game away.
He's a left-hander, so Udaan will have to make some changes in their field. But still only one guy outside the 30-yard, deep square leg.
Yeah, that shows their confidence.
Others coming in for his fourth delivery. Slower one again, beats the batsman outside off stump.
What a way to start his spell.
Has been really impressive in his first 5 balls, have Adarsh. Just got his lengths right. Even the wicket was a back of a length delivery.
It's a 5 dot balls in a row.
Yep, and a wicket to add it up.
If he could continue the dot ball, this one, like, it would be made in wicket for him.
Final ball of the over. This time again lies in the air. Goes in between the point and the square fielder.
Great piece of bowling from Adarsh. He did not bowl a single ball in his first game.
That shows
maybe they were preserving him for the next game.
That shows the depth actually Udaan is having. Given the nature of the tournament, they have to play 2 games in a day. Maybe they preserved him for the second game. Malik is the new bowler in. He'll be very quick in wrapping up his over. He's Jadeja of NWA in terms of bowling. Keeps it really straight.
As part of this morning game, Malik and Chaitanya were the game changer, like, meaning they got the wicket breakthrough. End of 7 overs, 35 runs for the loss of 4 wickets.
Yeah, the economy is 5 runs per over, but I think they need some partnership here, does World Stars, to make a game out of it. Murli standing up. Left-hander, so the ball would go away from him. The fielding still remains the same. 3 fielders outside now though. Outside off, straight to Avinash in the point region for a single. So for the left-hander, they have a deep mid-wicket, a long on and a deep square leg. That will surely change once the righty comes in. No one on the leg side yet. They have a long off, a deep cover.
We were surprised with this field setup even this morning. So they were very confident not having any fielder on the deep mid wicket or deep square leg.
Yeah, deep mid wicket just comes in. Vamsi, the guy. Let's see how the batsman approaches him. Zubair has played out 2 balls. Short one. Played in the gap on the offside for a single. The field has opened a bit now, so they can basically nudge the singles and doubles out here. A crucial time of the game. Malik has bowled a little back of the length in the first couple of balls that he has bowled. It would be interesting if he can bowl full and entice the batsman in going for it. This one again a bit shorter but straight to the fielder. The batsman thinking for a single but rightly going against it.
Again, this game also seems to be in a low scoring game. That's how it's heading to at this point.
Short again but beaten by the bounce there. He's getting good purchase of the wicket. The ball is bouncing a bit after pitching. These are not short deliveries, are just back of length deliveries, but bouncing good enough for the batsman to be beaten. What a ball again. Similar ball, but this time turning a bit more than the last one. Batsman just getting used to the bounce, it seems. Perfect length to be bowled on this wicket. One more ball to go in the over. What an over this has been. This time again, batsman leaving it. But
it's
yeah,
a wide call.
Rightly left because yeah, it's a wide call.
Yeah, 3 dot balls in a row followed by a wide.
Has been consistent with his length as Malik. One ball to go in the over. Will he pitch one up? They do not have a long off, but they do have a long on. Or he doesn't. Pitches one up, it's a wide. Bowled it a bit faster, I guess.
Yeah, it's a faster delivery, yeah. That's another way you should end the over, like you just gave away 2 runs with extras. World Stars will be happy you need to receive that. Why not?
Played it on the leg side. Shiva would cut it off, but not before they take a single.
It's 8 overs, 40 runs
so
for World Stars.
Yep, they get 5 of this over. I think they need 4 or 5 these kind of overs to get used to the wicket, to get the rhythm going for themselves, and then they can accelerate later on.
Others is back into attack.
Did bowl a really good first over of his spell. This time on the offside, nicely played through the cover, straight to the fielder though. And a wicket for Adarsh, second for him. There was room outside off, but the length was not the easiest one to hit. I guess he got it higher on his bat, not able to clear the 30-yard fielder and only ending up in his hands. Things not going well for World All-Stars. 5 wickets down for the score of 40. And they are in a bit of trouble here. They need runs out of someone, some of their batsmen, to make a game out of it. Let's come back to the replay. Adarsh again being consistent with his length.
Perfect catch. No mistake. So Udaan should be a happy unit. They dislodged at 5 wickets.
For sure. Given that they have played a game in the morning, they do not want a big target for their batsmen.
Yeah.
Because they must already be tired. Anything below 100, they would be the...
Yeah, they would like to wrap up the innings like next 4-5 overs and get some rest for the batsmen.
Malik is the new batsman in. They need someone to stick around and get runs out of them. Aditya taking wickets in the
New batsman is Malik.
Plays it straight to the bowler, the first one. This one slightly fuller on the offside. They are coming to Adarsh. Initially it was Aditya with the 2 wickets, then Adarsh coming in and taking the 2 important scalps and 1 run out. What a spell he's having. This time full onto the pads or inside edge, but they take a single. No fielders closing and stopping the single on that occasion.
Yeah, we could see the change in pace there. If you look at it, Keshav, he started bowling a little faster than the medium pace.
Yep, he has a tendency to bowl fast. I think the first over he maybe learned from the previous bowler. He was bowling a tad slower. But the important thing is got the length right. He was not giving anything too full for the batsman to drive it, neither too short for them to go on the back foot and hit it on the leg side or something like that.
So what a over he's going through.
The last one was the fullest one that he has bowled. This one again, you see back of the length. And given the situation the batsman is in, it's not easy for him to sort of play his natural game anymore. He needs to strike a partnership.
Absolutely.
One more wicket here and they are looking downhill. They've lost half of their side in the 8 over. They've only got 40 on board. Full ball and Stumps goes for a toss. What an over this one. What a spell he's having. The batsman shadow practicing only to come back to the dugout.
Yeah, the stumps are flying in the air, flying up in the air.
Such a sight for bowler, that one. You can see one bail hasn't been dislodged and the other stump has taken couple of oscillations.
Others could not ask for a better over than this. Just got 3 wickets in just his 2 overs.
Zubair, the batsman, coming back. The new one going in Morshid Khan. Just look at
the replay.
Yep. Full one targeting the stumps, coming in slightly and getting the leg stump for a walk. What a performance that one. What a performance Udaan is having right now. Couldn't have asked for a better bowling performance. One more ball to go in the over.
The World Stars are struggling at this point. They are desperately looking for that one single partnership for that another 15-20 runs to get them back on the game. Otherwise, Udaans are really riding high on the confidence. They are planning to wrap up this innings like in next couple overs. It's a wide delivery. Welcome runs for World Stars.
I think Malik is the key batsman for them. This has to be the partnership. Slower one again as you see the change in pace. This time full. Batsman plays it straight back to him.
Two overs, 3 runs, 3 wickets.
Yep. Others done with his over again.
Malik is back in attack. Malik to Malik now. Malik will look for his quota to be opened.
Murli coming up for Malik. Same field. 3 fielders outside the 30. Deep cover, long off, and a deep mid wicket for Malik. Malik again on strike. What do you think if you are Malik, the batsman, right now?
So, just defend the good balls. Play only for the bad balls. That's the only thing.
Nicely played through the point region. Thought of a single, but fielding was pretty accurate on that occasion.
Yeah, you need to wait for the bad balls, really. Means just hang on there. Don't let the wickets go. That's the only thing you could do at this point in time. And you need to look for some partnership to be built.
Full ball, he goes for the drive but misses.
No, that's not. That shouldn't be the shot selection at this given point.
That's the enticing ball. That's the enticing ball. Keeping it foot and asking him to hit through straight to the long off region. Again full, this time playing it more sensibly.
That's okay. Just let 1 or 2 overs go. Just go that couple runs in a over, like 2-3 runs in a over. Just hang on there. Anyway, the bowling team are tired, like they played the first game this morning, so get the advantage on that.
Somehow they need to target 120, which looks highly unlikely. This time outside the off stump, only dislodging the stumps. The batsman was clearly in.
But otherwise, Malik is a very good batsman. I've seen him playing some games.
And hence he is a crucial scalp from Udaan's point of view.
No doubt on that. Udaans are on the verge of getting this one single wicket, and they'll eye to wrap up right after that.
Malik in his second over has only given away 5 runs until now. This time slightly back of the length again, but bowling to the field is Malik. 2 fielders there inside the 30-yard, 1 on the point. 1 short cover. This one was right straight to the short cover. And if the batsman is able to beat those 2 fielders, it's a boundary on the offering, by the way. Back of the length delivery again.
Malik has been really struggling there.
Yep,
Not able to secure a single there.
It's tough to play Malik, the bowler, as well, because he skids the ball really well after pitching. If you have played him in previous games, after pitching, it's not easy to set up against him. The ball just skids after pitching. So even the seemingly short ball are not that easier to hit because they just rush into you.
Got it. So 10 overs, 42 runs for the loss of 6 wickets. World Stars. Others is back into attack.
Continuing his spell, the 2 overs has only gone for 2 runs, and mind you, he has got 3 wickets already. Slower one on the offside, nicely played. They should get a couple here. They are thinking about it and they go for it. It's a good throw, but they would make the couple of runs. Welcome runs for Morshid. Look like the flow of runs just dried up. Mind you, there were some 20 odd runs in 2 overs. Full one, he goes for a slog, manages to guide it on the leg side for a single, fielded by Avinash. And that's important too, just to keep the strike rotating.
I think finally they got the groove somehow. So that's the way they need to keep taking the scoreboard going. They're 5 runs, 6 runs per over. That will really help them to move forward.
Yeah, and take a gauge after a 15 over mark or a 16 over mark if they have wickets in. And what a shot that is! Out of nowhere, he manages to drive it beautifully through the covers. That's a boundary.
Finally, we could see the potential from Malik that clearing the boundary.
He is the key for them. Look at that shot again. Nicely guiding it through the offside. There were 2 fielders there, mind you, 1 long off and 1 deep covers. He was able to bisect them nicely. Just angling the bat at the end as well to get the placement right. So welcome boundary, 4th ball. This time cut away through the offside. It looked like he cut it, but it went to the covers fielder though. Basically played off the back foot through the covers for a dot ball.
Finally we could see some runs on the board.
If you could play a couple of similar shots, that would definitely bring life to this game back. Full, and he drives it through the onside straight to the fielder. Malik does a good job to stop the ball. That was traveling, and there was no one behind him as well. Only a single.
Moreover, he would retain the strike.
So the score moves on to 50 at the end of 11 overs. I guess there's one more ball to go. 9 more overs to go after this. If they can add up another 50 to 60 runs, I think they can make a game out of it. Full ball, slower one, again guided nicely through the leg side. That's smart batting, and he missed field as well by Malik. Will they come back for second? They have to. There's no one behind him. So a good over for World All-Stars.
They
11 runs coming off it.
That's a great over. Like, that's what they were dreaming of.
Moving over, the score moves on to 52. 9 more overs to go. Adarsh, who was having a dream spell before this over, ended up giving away 11 runs. Kushal coming into the attack. Mind you, he took 5 wickets in the last game. So he is their bowler today for Udaan.
That's a good change, if you ask me. That's a good change. Doesn't mean that Malik was bowling bad, but
yeah. In fact, I was hoping to see Kushal much before the 12th over mark, maybe around the 7th or 8th over.
The thing is, they brought the Adarsh into attack, right?
And others did get them a couple of wickets. So 11 overs done, 52 for 6. Kushal will start. Murli obviously standing up. Pretty spread out field. They have one on the long on now as well. Long on, long off, deep covers. And a square leg. Slower on the offside.
That's the way he starts.
That was an enticing delivery. He has the field for that one.
Yeah.
It must have been hard for Malik to stop on that one. It was slightly shorter.
There is a player on the point region. He is asleep for a gully, I guess.
This one slower on the offside again, edges it. No slip on that occasion for Kushal. Might run away for 4. Has it? I think it has. So welcome boundary again. Not a bad delivery at all. Scramping him for room, batsman trying to cut and only managing to find an edge. Fortunately getting a boundary.
World Star should be a happy unit. They are seeing some runs are flowing between the last 2 overs. 15 runs partnership has been built between these two pair.
I think 100 is a psychological score and they would want to reach there. If these two can stay for another 5-6 overs, that is surely on. Slower one, and he goes for the drive straight down the ground. There's a fielder at the long off region, will field it. It would only be a single. We finally see some intent.
Yeah, we were talking about it, Keshav. Means World Star should take definitely an advantage of Udaan's being tired, right? Means it's not easy to stay out in the sun for that 40 overs. Right after that, these guys are literally being grilled in the sun here.
Yep. Slower on the leg side and nicely pulled away. Just beating the fielder. Will it go for the boundary? I think it might just evade Shiva, who's chasing it. You can surely see the tired legs. Loose delivery surely. This one. Slower one shot on the leg stump. The batsman just had to find the gap and he did.
Yeah, he did a very good pickup. We could see last 2 overs like 20 runs.
And still two balls to go in this over. So Kushal, I guess, who just gave away 3 runs in the last game?
Yeah.
Something like that, but has already gone for 10 runs in this over. Threw the point straight to the fielder, but no runs. 9 runs coming off this over. 1 more ball to go. Good comeback by Kushal, just keeping it on the stumps. Full one, he tries to slog on the leg side and beats the short mid-on fielder for a single.
Will it be a 2? Not really. Yeah, partnership is 21, moves on to 21. So this is where we're talking about, like just build that small partnership, 20-25 runs.
Exactly what World Stars needed.
Yeah, who is the next bowler? Chaitanya is the next bowler. Whom they are bringing in.
Looks like a Rohit coming in from the cover fielding area. Yep. So World Stars getting a move, getting 21 runs in the last 2 overs. Exactly what they needed to get the momentum flowing in that in their. Rohit did bowl the super over in the last game and defended the 10 run by just giving away couple. Got the most important wicket of Trevor in the first delivery itself, sort of killing them half in the super over chase, and a run out on the 3rd delivery. Bowls with a short run up, but bowls at a medium pace. Adjusting his field out here. Actually opening up the field now. We have 5 fielders standing outside the 30-yard. Deep square leg, deep mid wicket. Long on, long off.
He has spread the
and deep
field all
cover.
across the place.
Should be easier to get singles now. Trying to cut it away. A dot ball to start with. No one there. Had he got back to it, and had he beaten the point fielder, that could have been runs for them. Full ball enticing the batsman to hit and goes through the covers. Girish there, unable to stop that one. And they come back for a 2nd run. Yep.
It's a good shot selection. Slow ball.
Again on the offside, asking him to cut it. The batsman missing it again. I think the length deliveries are causing some issues for the batsmen. The full balls they are scoring runs on. This is a full and driven nicely on the offside. There's no fielder. The cover fielder is running for it, and he makes a good stop. Kushal on that occasion.
You're right. So especially on the length balls, they are getting all possible runs.
Oh, this one a faster delivery, cut away nicely.
The ball should find the fence.
Yup, the pace doing the trick there and getting the boundary again. Look at the replay. Batsman trying to cut, getting almost beaten by the pace, getting the top edge, and the ball flying over the short third man that they had. Last ball of the over. This time nicely pulled away. There's a fielder out there. Just gets the ball on the bounce.
Good shot selection from Warshid Kalam.
Yep. So look at the scoreboard just moving away from Udaan.
They built a partnership of 30 runs.
30 runs in the last 3 overs. 7 more overs to go in the game, and now 100 looks surely on for them. I think they should be targeting somewhere around 120. So that leaves them with 49 in next 7 overs. Run a ball and maybe a boundary here and there can take them to that score.
Yeah, Udaans are not finding their way going as they planned. So probably they might try to bring in a new bowler, I guess.
We have some fluents going in for the batsmen. And I think with that the same message of continuing the same things. You will get an odd boundary here and there. Kushal will continue his spell. And now with the batsmen looking settled on the track, it's important for All-Stars team that they stay there for at least 3 to 4 more overs. First ball of the Kushal's over. Slower one, cut away straight to the fielder, and he takes it. Aditya it is, I guess, not making any
Mistake.
error. Not these are not easy for sure, standing at point. It was just over his head height. But an important wicket, just when it looked like they are having a partnership and they are making a score out of it. He managed hitting it straight to the fielder. Morshid on that occasion gets out on 19 of 14. A welcome wicket for Udaan. It was just looking like these two are taking the score away from them, but a timely wicket. 7 down now for 71. 41 more balls to go in this innings.
Yeah, that's what these types of breaks, innings breaks can do for you. It's kind of put a stop on the momentum.
Yep, the ball was there to be hit, but I think it's the slowness in Kushal's speed which didn't give him that much of a pace on the delivery of the bat.
We can look at in the replay. New batsman Zagir Khan.
He keeps for World All-Stars. Fast delivery straight to the fielder, and what a catch that one! That one definitely needed some movement. I guess it's Rohit who just bowled the last over. Went quickly on his left and was able to grab it.
What are we witnessing here? What are we seeing here? The ball went like a bullet there. He was able to get the ball. Catch.
Yep, Kushal ending up with 2. See the replay, the fast delivery, he went for the drive. And Rohit with a brilliant
to get
effort.
that right. That's a good catch.
8 down are World All-Stars. And just 2 balls before they were looking all right. Now they are back into that situation where they have to play for playing out the 20 overs. or they keep going. So what a comeback from Kushal, getting 2 off 2, going for 10 runs in his first over. But changing the flow, the flow of the game with these 2 deliveries. The wind has started getting stronger here. I think now it's on Malik to keep the strike on his end and trying to make the most of whatever he can. It's a hat-trick ball. We don't see any change in the field from Udaan. Murli standing up. This time again a faster delivery and he plays it. Sort of defends it. Three more balls to go in the over. Fast again and going straight to the fielder. That's a drop from Kushal. Not an easy one, but he did manage to get a hand on to that one.
For a moment we thought it is a catch.
The variation that he can get with his bowling, we can check in the replay. Again bowling a fast one. Almost got it. First sort of a drop from Udaan in this game. Have been really good with their fielding efforts. This time a slower one. That's the change in pace I was talking about. The one goes like a bullet and the other one would just never come to you. Prahlad, the new batsman in. Malik hasn't got the strike in this over. One more ball to defend for him. Slower one and he just doesn't place at it. It's a wide though.
Delivery. Keshav, what do you think is a par score?
Full toss, he goes for a drive straight to the fielder. Thought about a single, that's an overthrow, not needed from Udaan. They can end up giving a double, I think surely.
3-3, I guess.
I think they should have just stopped at 2 because that would mean Malik would not get the strike again in the next over.
They got 4 runs of this ball?
So they got 3 runs actually of this ball.
Was it a wide? Oh, okay. 3 runs, okay. What do you think it would be the score?
Yeah, like just before this over I was thinking they could get to 120, but with the fall of 2 wickets in this over, I am thinking as World Stars I should just focus on getting the strike to Malik and see whatever I can get. Maybe reaching 100 at least is a psychological score.
It's a great to do a commentary with Keshav. Thanks, Keshav, for joining this afternoon session.
Yep, thank you, Krishna, for staying through the afternoon session. I know you have done the morning one as well. It was cracker of a game. But what a setup we are having in this tournament, the commentary setup. We have 3 cameras, we have the replaying facility. We have tents here for the commentators as well. It's good to just worry about talking. The technicians here are super good, taking care of all the replays, the camera angles.
One man doing all this trick. Thank you. One man army. He's managing the cameras, managing all the scorecards, the replays.
Rohit coming back. Yeah, Rohit continuing his spell. First ball. Short one, but look at the pace there. The batsman asking for a wide, but I think it was just inside the tram line. I think the ball is skidding, and that's what the batsmen are struggling with after pitching. This one a bit full, driven straight through the mid-off area, sorry, the covers area, and that would be a couple.
Rohit has been searching for a wicket here, but he has not been successful in getting it so far. His captain wanted to wrap up the game in this over to secure another 2 more wickets.
This time again there is an edge, but there's a fielder. A weird fielding position, that one. Just
to back up the keeper.
It's more like a deep slip, honestly. A fielder just behind the keeper, but outside the 30-yard circle, and he's not too wide. Basically a third man, but very fine third man. The ball going straight to him, so that one was a good one, given that Rohit does generate a lot of pace. Straight to the fielder, they are going for a single. Actually, it was way on the right of the fielder, so they end up getting an easy single. So Avan keeping the strike, and rightly so. He's on 17 of the 19 balls. Slower one, full, nicely played through the covers. They should be thinking of coming back for a second, but they don't. Shot was timed too well to think about it, I guess. One more ball to go in the over.
So my feel is they should bring in another spin bowler like Chaitanya or someone right after this over.
Full one, and again, I'm not sure if he's beaten or if he has nicked it on the offside, but it goes to the third man, a fine third man who collects the ball. A good fielding position, that one surely saved a couple of boundaries. The score moves on to 82 at the end of 15 overs, 5 more overs to go. And thank you, Krishna, for covering the game with me until now. It was good to have you. Five overs, the score is 82. 5 more overs to go. Kushal will continue his spell. And what would World Stars be eyeing? Can they breach the 100-run mark? If Malik stays, they can maybe get more. But with the way the wickets have fallen until now, full ball, played it. I think the idea for Prahlad is to get a single. That's what he's trying. Full ball, he goes for the slog on the leg side, but it will only take a single. Fielder inside the 30-yard circle, which just got beaten. The deep fielder who just does the fielding effort. That brings Avan back on strike. Does he play his natural shots, or does he looks to convert the singles and the doubles? Short ball cut away, getting the top edge and beats the fielder. No, it's nicely fielded by Avinash. They think of a double, but they could only get a single. Nicely straight to the fielder. It was driven. Looked a good shot, but they had it covered by the field placement. 3 fielders in the cover area. Prahlad finding the first one. The idea for them should have been to provide strike to Malik. Basically Avan Malik, who is playing and looking good out there. But they are all going for shots which are finding fielders. Santosh is the last batsman in. Mind you, he's a good batsman, but not the best place to be in right now. Let's go through the replay again. You see slower ball asking to hit. It was not there to drive, by the way. It was slightly back of the length. But the batsman going with the drive, ending up straight into the hands of a shortish mid-off. One more wicket to go. The score is 84. They would like 20 more runs at least. Be interesting to see the approach now. Kushal gets his third wicket, by the way. What a day he is having. He has gotten 8 wickets today. Can he have a 9-wicket day? Santosh will be playing his first delivery. 2 more balls to go in the over. Slower one. Trying to glide it on the leg side. They appeal for an LBW, but it was gliding down leg. I think 1 more ball to go in the over. A crucial ball. Santosh needs to defend it for Malik to have a go. Oh, he doesn't defend it. He sweeps it in the gap for a boundary. That was some shot. Talk about defense. Takes the score to 88. It was not a bad delivery. It was bowled outside off. There was no fielder on the leg side, protecting that area. Finds the gap and the outfield doing the rest. Santosh can play good. But it's the pressure of only a wicket remaining. How do you time your innings? 4 more overs to go. Do you worry about the scoreboard or just play out those 4 overs? If they play out these 4 overs, they can surely get 20 runs minimum, which would take them to 108. And they will be happy with that score, with the way things have gone for them throughout. Malik Awan on strike. Rohit will continue his spell. This is his 4th over. So Udaan not trying a lot with their bowling changes. Just keeping it simple. Shiva hasn't bowled yet for them. Malik on strike. Rohit does generate a lot of pace with his short run up. He goes for a shot. There's a fielder out there, but it will fill short. Again, that third man coming into the picture. From the way Malik played that shot, I think the idea is to just play your natural game and not worry about playing the 20 overs. Santosh, the man on strike now, just hit a boundary in the last ball he faced against Kushal. Score has moved on to 89. The fielding is still spread out. 4 fielders in front of the stumps, outside the 30-yard. Full and nicely driven down the ground. Long on, coming for it. Will he take it? No, he just field shot. Could he have gone for that catch? Was definitely a tough one had he gone for it. He was right at the boundary line. It just felt short by a rarest of margin. Good shot. Santosh flexing his muscles. Not sure why he's the 11th guy in. Malik on strike. Cut away nicely in the gap, is it? Yes, but it did not have a lot of pace. Just a single on that one. Santosh known for hitting big. Slower one this time, and he hits again. The fielder coming in. Will he take it? He sets him down and he drops it. It was right into his hands. And I think that was the ball bowled for that kind of a shot. He just left the ball asking the batsman to hit him because he had the protection. It was a similar shot straight to the fielder. He just had to take a couple of steps, but he drops it. Full, he goes for it again, driven nicely to the offside. It will beat the fielder out there. That's a boundary. That's a super shot there by Malik. This one a full ball outside off. And Malik just driving it nicely. Just beating the fielder. The score has moved on to 96. Last ball. Nicely driven again. Straight to the fielder, and there's an overthrow out there. They are going for the third run, are they? No. I think that's a good call. They just have one wicket in bank. And Udaan have been brilliant with their fielding. They still have 3 more overs to go. The score moves on to 98. So they are almost at 100. That is some good batting by Santosh and Malik. Didn't look like a possibility couple of overs back. Just the matter of 1 over. 2 more overs. If they can get 15 somehow, they would be a happier unit going off the field. Three more overs to go. 3 more overs to go, not 2. Score has moved on to 98. Will they be able to prevail for the 3 overs is the important question, because they do not have wickets in hand. If they can prevail, it can be a good game. Anything around 120. Can they do it? Kushal with a slower one. And nicely played on the leg side for a single. That's sensible batting. That is something they needed throughout the innings. Malik on 27. Santosh has had a quick 7 of the 5 balls he has faced. And a 1 life chance as well. How would he play now would be crucial. 3 fielders on the boundary. Slower one. Asking to be hit. I think he nicked it. And deviates off Murli for a single. 2 runs of the first 2 balls. That's all is needed. 18 balls, 18 runs. And you are 120. 16 more balls to go in the innings. The score has moved on to 100. So that's the first target that they wanted to breach, and they have done it successfully. All credit to Malik. Will Santosh go for his shots? That's a full delivery. Straight to the straightish mid-on fielder. Standing right beside the stumps. Along the non-striker. So that's a dot ball. This time a fast delivery on the leg side. Guided on the leg side, and they should definitely get a couple if it doesn't reach the fence. I don't think so it's reaching the fence. And they are not. They are strolling back for 3. 3 fielders there. Going for that ball. Score has moved on to 103. That was nicely played. I think a sensible shot. It was a faster ball, but slightly on the leg side. The batsman not trying to hit it too hard, just guiding it on the leg side for 3 runs. Malik on strike looks tired. He has been there for some time now. He's playing on 28 and has also run a lot throughout. This time cut away, or is that a wicket? They are appealing, and it has been given out. Has it been? Yeah, Yep, I think the players are walking back, so they have gotten a wicket. That was a ball outside the off stump, a bit shorter. The batsman trying to cut it away, but only managing to get a top edge. Let's see it in the replay. Yep, shuffling.
Doesn't seem like it hit the bat.
Very close call. Murli, the keeper, started celebrating. The batsman was looking for a wide though, but the umpire basically had no doubts. Was given straight away. The score is 103. They have been all out. The target for Udaan is 104. They would think they've slightly missed out here. Here is the scoreboard. The only two guys who looked good on the wicket were Malik and Morshid. Santosh in the end did play some shots and would have loved to stay for the remaining 2 overs to take the score to 120. But they didn't look good for 103 as well before some overs. Looking at the bowling lineup, Adarsh there having a crucial spell, getting 3 wickets, giving away only 13, and Aditya with those important 2 wickets in the starting. But look at Kushal coming in the end and just grabbing those wickets. Did go for some runs, but wickets is the important column which he has filled very nicely today. 9 for him today throughout the day. So it is a good score. Mind you, the last game that we had a similar score. They were chasing 106 and it went into a super over. So this one really entices up or sets up really good for us as well. Do join us back in 5 minutes. It's an innings break, so we will come back to you in a similar YouTube live, in the same YouTube live after a 5-minute gap.
We are close to the end, folks, but we have a couple of more people that we need to recognize. And each year, the Palm Beach County Sports Hall of Fame recognizes a person or organization whose dedication goes above and beyond typical commitment to sports and tourism throughout the county. Ladies and gentlemen, Mohammed Qureshi is this year's Outstanding Sports Contributor. Let's take a look at MAQ's accomplishments.
No one has done more for the development of the sport of cricket in the United States than our sports contributor, Mohammad Qureshi. In 1999, Mac's passion for cricket led him to found a private sports and entertainment company called Cricket Council USA, which is the leader in the promotion, development, and expansion of T20 cricket in the United States. He has invested millions of dollars in the development of the sport across the country. MAQ built the first major cricket stadium in South Florida in Broward County in 2006, and he came to Palm Beach County a year later, building the Boca Riding Club and MAQ Stadium in Delray Beach, where championship events are held each year. The 2022 Legends World Cup will be played at MAQ Stadium. MAQ is a former member of USA Cricket, the sport's national governing body. He is the president and chief executive officer of MAQ Group, one of the largest real estate and financial groups in the United States, specializing in commercial real estate and sports management. At a special ceremony in Boca Raton last October, MAQ was bestowed the Lifetime Achievement Award from the Cricket Hall of Fame. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the Palm Beach County Sports Hall of Fame contributor of...
Good evening. I know you see my intro. I'm CEO Chairman for Cricket Council USA, and my job was build the cricket in the United States and have 8 regions, which has been developing. And first cricket ever been played and fast version is at T20 in Dania Beach. I migrated in 1984 in USA. My dream was how come cricket is not been playing one of the American sports. The reason is not been playing, there was long version games. It's the 5 days to find out who's win the games. So they never been one of the American sports. So I created the shortest version, it's T20, and finish 2.5 hours the games, and all Americans start liking that games. It's one of the American sports. But just remember, cricket the second world largest sports after the soccer, and none of them Americans recognize that this is sports is a cricket in America. But now is moving forward. We have first stadiums has been built internationally, and my duty is I live in Palm Beach. I brought MCL Major Cricket Leagues in Palm Beach County first time last year during the pandemic. And first Hall of Fame dinner night I invited have to be hosted in Palm Beach. Second goal is I want to bring this thing up World Cup championships in Palm Beach and Broward County in USA. 2024, I went to the Dubai last week. They're recognizing they gonna have World Cup in USA 2024. Is World Cup is cricket is just like Olympic. It's just like Olympic. So I want to have, first of all, I met today and who actually introduced me, Mr. Michael Zeff, actually, I'm sorry for his name, but he's the one who introduced me in here, and I did a lot of programs in Palm Beach County for the Kids Festival every year, and also we bring the first cricket fields is ICC approved in Palm Beach County. My goal is some way county mayors and commissioners and recognizing cricket in Palm Beach, bring one of the sports. Just for the youth, for knowledge, cricket is most paying sports. It's minimum, like my son is born raised is in Palm Beach. He's playing for USA teams. Minimum his contract is $200,000 small leagues to up to $20 million. That's a huge amount of the money incentive for the kids. He's in Dubai right now, he's playing up there. But there's a lot of American kids, they will start playing cricket now. So we have MCL we started, we like to your support. We want to have more field in Palm Beach County, and I can do my contributions, developing cricket in Palm Beach. We want to bring Palm Beach, one of the cricket home grounds, and God bless America, God bless West Palm Beach. Sports can be bringing in cricket in Palm Beach. Thank you so much.
Indian Lake Estates as our newest Florida land investment opportunity. Situated in Central Florida, in the same county as Disneyland, Indian Lake Estates is within easy reach of Orlando, Tampa, and the Space Coast. Indian Lake Estates is a gated private community covering 10 square miles right next to one of the largest freshwater lakes in Florida. Entering through the gates, you soon discover an 18-hole championship golf course, a 9-hole executive golf course, alongside tennis, pickleball, and basketball courts. And when the games are over, why not relax in the estate's 23,000 square foot clubhouse? have a drink at the bar, or dine in the restaurant looking over the golf course. On the western side of the development is Lake Walk on Water, a 14-square-mile translucent freshwater lake that is every fisherman and boater's dream come true. And once at the lake, you'll discover the longest freshwater pier in Florida, a perfect spot to fish or just watch the stunning sunsets next to the abundant wildlife. Indian Lake Estates boasts a variety of half-acre buildable home sites extending from the golf course to the lake, including lake access canal lots. All lots come fully deeded as well as inspected for wetland and flood zones. Owners can use all the facilities without having to build. Caledonian offers a limited number of buildable lots with significant investment growth potential.
Make Group Investment Project. For more inquiry, call us at +1 561 392 4800 or visit our official website www.makegroup.com.
We are
Hello, welcome back, folks. So we are about to start the chase from Udaan of 106. 105 is what 105 is what World Stars could manage. I would actually come back on that score. I'm not sure if it was 115 or 103, but I do have Mac with me. Mac is the guy who is organizing this whole tournament, and what a tournament we are having. The setup, the live streaming, the umpiring, all the facilities notch on. So welcome, Mac.
Yeah, welcome. How are you?
I'm good. How's it going for you?
The good weekend, and then we have the game yesterday, and like today is the third games, and gave him great opportunity for the players for local, and then we find a lot of good outstanding players for last yesterday. There was Jawan team. They had it very good players. Now this Udeen, they just won the game last with the Titan. It was a very competitive games. That game was actually power tie games, and finally they won that game. So they have to, if they didn't won this one, they will be in final.
Yep, Udaan has had a really good day. The first one, as we were talking about, the going right onto the wire in the super over, and Udaan prevailing as the winner. But it would be interesting to see how they chase this one down. As we just saw in the morning, they were chasing 106 in the morning. Now, I guess they chase 104, so it's a similar kind of a chase that they'll have to go with.
Murshid and over the wicket and ball outside the off stumps.
Looked
Good
really
outside balls collected by keepers.
Yep,
Zahir, and then sent back to the Murshid. Murshid coming from the north end.
looked really good ball. That one to start off with a good pace. The line and the length right on mark, beating the batsman on the first go. The two batsmen are Vamsi and Girish for Udaan.
Murshid again on the north end, and
This
short as quick singles and 1 runner total. So 1 for no loss.
Yep, again keeping the same line and length. This time batsman managing to get the bat onto the ball into the gap for a single. Murshid did play a handy role with the bat as well, making 19 if I'm not wrong. Was crucial for World Stars. At one stage they looked that they might get all out before a respectable total of maybe 80 or something, but they did manage to get onto 100, and Murshid and Avan Malik were the two players who got them off to that total.
The MCL Major Cricket League in Arkansas, the second year, as they're promoting local cricket to bring up some stars to play for US Open. Coming up, we're looking after him. We have the coach is playing, Nasir Javed Charlie is in the fields, and World Star. World Star have a lot of experienced players, has been standing out there just looking for new talents to bring them to the international scale. So we was playing against them youngsters, but there will great opportunity for youngsters to can give them performance. Murshid again and it's a good ball by Murshid. They have easy chase total, but if they need to be ball to ball, the runs they need it right now is 103. They need to chase for 116 balls, which is a good over by Murshid. Is the 1 runs and 4 balls.
Yep, they're looking watchful. Girish is a stable opener for Udaan, just making sure he gets used to the wicket. That's a short ball and pulled away. Fielder coming under it. Actually, it has gone to the slip fielder. He drops it.
The catch.
He had a second go at it as well, but wasn't there for the catch.
Very simple catch, easy catch on the hand. They dropped the same catch. I can't believe that was the easy drop off on the catch.
Let's see at the
and
replay.
The great opportunity they had it. They missed the out on the sky. Keeper should attempt the catch, but there was the
but I think it was in the hands, and this was exactly what they wanted to start with. Murshid giving them that opportunity of a wicket. Had they got it, what a start it would have been. Right, what the doctor ordered for them, but not grabbing those opportunities, and these opportunities are going to be costly. They're not defending a high
there was
total.
a catch, was great catch. What a white balls, leg side along stumps. Is a combination left and right, and that will be opportunity for the players batting side. Once they change the battings left and right, the bowler have concentrations on length. There was extra run, is they don't need to give out extra runs, and Murshid is good bowler, is from South Florida, is playing for
Full ball driven straight to the fielder.
Yeah, good over for the first over. Is 3 runs in total and 1 drop catch. Murshid played for in South Florida and he came in here for World Star. So he's an experienced player from Bangladesh and is a medium pace right arm bowlers. And
Yep. Look really good in his run up, and also the kind of lengths he was able to hit. Not to forget the opportunity that he provided.
the new bowlers coming in is left arm leg spinners.
That's a change. That's a change in what I guess NW cricket is used to facing.
Yeah, Uda is the bowlers on the left arm. Is an experienced bowler from Bangladesh. He's played first class number of cricket. He played for the. Also, he's playing for Legend World Cups. Also, is playing. So we'll see what the experience can bring up for the youngster. So it's a great opportunity for the youngster to play for the good bowlers, which is you just saw that Murshid is the outstanding bowler also. He's from Bangladesh for Uda and bowling in northern again. This one hand we're using it too easy to straight. First ball.
Yep, coming in sharply from what I could see from here on.
Yeah, this is a good bowler, a lot of experience with. So he's we'll see that thing of the players have great opportunity to attend the good bowlers facing in.
Yeah, the wind starting to pick up here as well. Second ball of the over coming up. This time a bit full, trying to slog sweep it, managing to get a bottom edge, but into the gap. They will get a double. Will they look for a 3? They might look for a 3. They are coming back for a 3, but the throw not as fast as they would have wanted it to be.
Yes, Parlad Mustafishi, and he have arm is slow. He's also legend players from Tampa. So he came from Tampa. They participating in this tournament. So all we have experience with the youngsters is a good fight for them youngster to play good cricket opportunity. They have 3 runs in the total, 3 runs and edge the ball.
Yeah, slightly adjusting the field on that occasion. As is the power play, they only have 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. One basically being the long on and one deep mid wicket, as we have a lefty on strike, Vamsi. Would be interesting to see the approach of Udaan. Will they go for the kill or will they take it slow? This time good line delivery, trying to.
What a balls is good. Good ball is popped out and there, and it's trying to pull this thing up mid wicket side of him. The ball is an offside off stumps, and he's trying to pull this thing up. They need to play where the ball is. Will be great. So men's side batsman. So well, no run in the total is still is a good over by Uda.
Surely the idea behind sending Vamsi has to be get quick runs. This
What a
time
house ball, man! That was the outside off stump again. He's a very good bowler. As you see, the teams have outstanding bowlers. Four spinners is one of the best spinners they have, and 2 medium pacers. World Star, all is legends players. Some of them, in there, with a lot of experience with him.
again eyeing that leg side area. He gets it this time. The fielder there, I think it's a drop again. Not an easy one, but missing it altogether. And they come back for a second. The ball was there to be hit, but there was protection there as well. And I think they just dropped their second chance. It would be interesting to see the replay.
Easy catch. They drop him off again. There was catch was there on the hand. There was a second chance. They have been made.
Yeah, I think he made a late start there. This time full and nicely swept again. Should be an easy couple again. So a very good over, but getting 4 runs in the last 2 balls.
2 overs. End of this over is 10 runs. That's what the average they're looking for, which is 2 chances they drop. 2 chances for the right. Both batsmen got 1 chance each.
Exactly. If All Stars have to make a game out of it, they need to grab those chances. Mind you, Udaan were so good in the fielding efforts. They had runouts. They hardly dropped any catches. And actually, they took a couple of good ones as well. So when you're defending a low total, those fielding efforts become too crucial.
Yes, coming back to them, U.S. Opens coming in December again, and that's why there was some talented players can be coming from here, and register online ccusa.com, and they will be registered for the player registrations open for U.S. Open. So that is a great opportunity for the players, and we have also T10s coming on October again, and there was a great tournament T10 National Championships. So if you want to see all the details, you can go back to the cricketconsulUSA.com. CricketconsulUSA.com, they can promoting cricket all over the places in the world. In Canada, GT20 is coming up in July.
Murshid continuing that one, glided down the leg side, and they might look for a 3 runs again if that doesn't goes for a boundary. Yeah, they will come back for a third easily. Slightly straying on the line, Murshid on that occasion. And Girish making sure he just gets a bat onto that one.
3 run totals, and 13 for no loss. Good start.
Exactly what they wanted. They did got a couple of chances, but I think from Udaan's perspective, they'll make sure that they don't lose early wickets, because runs, if they keep wickets in hand, I think they're going to get the runs. Umpire stopping the play right there.
Batsman was not ready, and then coming back again there. So go back to them. Basically, if you see that national championships coming up, MCL, and the MCL programs is running all over the states, Tampa and Chicago, and
this time short, nicely pulled away. There's a fielder coming under it. Will he take it? He's running. Oh, that fell short. Looked like it might go there, but it was too short for him to attempt it. It was a short ball. This one nicely pulled away by Vamsi.
yes, they need the quicker fielder on that field. They can come to the ball quickly as you can walk through the ball. That's why they needed opportunity to catch, because every fielder have to move up and down, see and judgment. So if they can start up on with the bowler, they will easy to catch this thing up. They miss chances. But a ball is still take a run on leg by.
Yep, they still get a single. It was a good ball, as you rightly said. Girish has been really consistent batsman for Udaan throughout the last couple of years. He has been giving them good starts, consistent starts, and have been holding the wicket from one end. And I guess that's his role today as well.
So go back to the Cricket Council USA hosting the MCL Major Cricket League many places, and also supporting Cricket Council USA for GT20, MCL.
This time again a pull shot, pretty nicely played over the mid-on fielder and might go for a boundary. The fielder actually chasing it, pulling it back, and they come back for the 3. That was played on the back foot straight over the mid-on's head. So some shot, that one from Vamsi. He is taking on the bowlers from his end.
There was the 8 run on so far in this over. There was a good over for them.
All Stars need a wicket from somewhere to just...
If the dropping catch, they're not going to get it.
Yep, they're getting the chances. They have gotten the chances, just that they have not been able to hold on to them.
Murshid again, north end says over the wickets.
Again.
And the leg side leg stumps, white ball. Another one of white ball. The extra will gonna lose faster if they give him extra concentrations as a straight to the ball, to the batsman. See, a lot of people, bowler don't understand that extra will gonna take you nowhere. So if you focus on the length, they get a chance to either way. If you hit right or wrong, you're gonna catch out. If you miss, you're gonna have the wickets. So attempt the target. That's what they are. Target is the wickets. Wicket to wickets.
Again, sensible there from Girish. If you see, just taking a single, he knows his role. He knows the target is not that big, so no point going for the flashy drives. And Vamsi, on the other hand, is cashing on the loose deliveries. Not even loose, he's actually playing some good shots. The last one that we saw was a tricky one to play.
We have the Boost sponsor. Boost is the data processing company. They can be go on boost.com. They will have your major sponsor for the MCL Boost. Boost is the data processing for any businesses. They're looking for great rates. They're promoting Boost. You just call them Boost and get it your data processing for businesses. Any businesses you're in, you need a credit card processing. They have it. They will give you free opportunity for all the cricketers who own the businesses all over the world, all over the places in USA and Canada, all the places. They give you free any kind of machine they needed. Processing machine is free of charges. So a great opportunity for the new businesses and all businesses switch over to the Boost. Boost is a great place to make money.
Yep, that's a nice one. Coming to the game, the score has moved on to 20 for the loss of 0 wickets after the end of 3 overs. Huda would continue his spell. Did bowl a really good first over that he did. Girish on strike. Mind you, it's a powered play, so only 2 fielders outside. Deep mid wicket and a mid off, long off. He tries to take room and cut it away, but straight to the point fielder.
Udaan and Udaan, both is a team against bowler. We'll see. Next up,
this time
move out and quicks.
Plays it nicely through the covers. Actually, there's no one behind stopping, so that might just run away for 4. The fielder has fielded it. They are coming back for 3. Mind you, there's a slope down there on the offside, so if the ball goes in that region, it just keeps going. It's pretty tough to stop it. So it was a good shot, not trying to hit it too hard, just placing it in the gap. And getting 3 runs out of it.
23 for 0, not out.
Yeah, what do you think about the approach that Udaan has been having until now?
They have a good start, but they got chances. But thing is, they play outstanding this morning. We love that the games they had it this morning. Very tough game with the Titans. They're strong teams, and they won that thing up. So they have opportunity if they win these games. So they can be back in the final.
And they do bat deep, as we saw in the last game as well. They were 9 down 2 while chasing, but still were able to prevail and make a tie out of it.
Yeah, there's one other game after this.
Mavericks versus Titans, right?
Yeah, another There was a game. It's a good game for next one is coming up after this game. So stay watching all day cricket.
Yeah, that's nicely played over the covers. It was short ball outside off. Vamsi made sure he clears his leg and puts it over the 30-yard fielder, and they'll get a 3 again. Didn't have enough power to take it beyond the boundary fence, but 3 nevertheless. So it has been a good moving over. 2 threes scored.
3 times they made 3s, 9 runs. Basically, that was a great. The fielder is going very slow. Chasing after the ball is slow. So they need quick fielders.
Yep. Talking about the next game, as we were talking about, Mavericks has looked really good in the previous tournaments that they have been playing here. So it's going to be a cracker of a contest because Titans is a good team too. This one short again. Girish making some room and playing in the gap. No one there. Will it go for the fence? The batsmen have stopped running, but the fielder is still running, and I think he has managed to stop it. It would only be a couple. Mind you, the batsmen have run a lot in the last over or so, so they are taking it light on this occasion. They have got the runs, and they are playing the second game in the row. The score has moved on to 28 with 2 more balls to go in this over. it's never easy for a spinner to bowl in a power play. You do not have a lot to work with.
Yes.
And the batsmen also sensible enough to not play shots in the air. They are just finding the gaps and finding their zones where they can hit it. Batsman just having an argument with the umpire.
15 runs in less than 2 overs with Uda. It's very expensive bowling by Uda as so far as you've seen.
Short, not short, but back of a length delivery. Girish trying to make room for himself, but had a good line on that one. Only managing to hit it to short covers. Final ball of the over coming up.
Yeah, they need to be one of the best ball. They have to get into it. Oh, good defended. Oh, easy.
Oh, that can be trouble. That can be trouble. Mix up a direct hit, and that was a wicket. Vamsi was out of his crease. That was a good ball played straight back to the bowler. It was a misfield by the bowler a bit. The mid-off fielder covering up, did cover it up good. Vamsi was looking for a single, which was sort of not on. Girish was not looking for it. A direct hit might have had Vamsi in trouble.
28 for no loss. 4 overs gone. 7 runs average. Run rate required 4.8, so they are over their run rates, and they have no wicket loss. The chasing total 103 is a very small target for them, because if they calculating the runs by ball to ball, they're still ahead of them. So that was they need to wicket. They need to attacking to get the wickets, not defend. So they need to be attack.
True that. I second you on that one. They definitely need wicket out of somewhere. Coming back to the required runs, it's 76 and from 96 balls. So as long as Udaan are sensible in their approach and just keep on nudging singles and doubles like they have been, I think they are ahead. They will stay ahead in the game.
Udaan is the local teams?
Yes, Udaan.
All the local players?
Udaan has all the local players, all the NWA players. They have been a good team since last couple of years. They have won the NWA local tournaments twice in last 2 years. They have come in all the finals. So they do have a bunch of players who stays as a unit. Haven't changed.
So how many team you have it in Arkansas, this area?
So for the leather ball, we have like 8 teams, which six teams basically who play the normal leather ball tournament. 6 to 8 teams, but
so 8 teams they had it. How many grounds you have around?
We have 2 grounds.
So how you play with the 8 teams and 2 grounds?
Oh, basically we use the same ground, and the tournament goes longer throughout the months, couple of months. Only over the weekends. But we have one more new ground coming up, right in the center of the town. It's inaugurating on June 17th. So that would be a good value addition.
That is the stadium kind of? How is the?
It is a cricket field. It does not have maybe similar to this, but a smaller. That's a good shot in middle. This fielder under it, but I guess he did not judge it.
Yeah, there was a catch.
And there might be a run out opportunity as well, but yep, the batsman making sure they run fast.
Yeah, the captain did not judge the balls. He have to step down. 2 step down, he will have catch.
Yeah, for a moment it looked like it's gonna evade him, but then it ended up just landing beside him. So yeah, that was again an opportunity that can go down as an opportunity too.
Yeah.
Murshid bowling good, but not getting the fielder's support like he would have wanted. This one hit straight down the ground. Long on fielder would field it. It would be an easy couple. So the Udaans are getting run quick and fast. Vamsi, I guess his role is to go after the bowling, and he has been successful in doing so far. He has moved on to 16 of 14 balls, and Girish doing what he was sent in to do, 13 of 13. So the has been going as planned for Udaan. Obviously, they have been helped by a couple of catch drops from All Stars too, but Murshid is continuing his third over, fourth ball of the over. Nicely cut away. This is surely a boundary. What a shot that is.
That is 4 runs.
Given room, all right, but it still had to be put away.
Yes, too short of the ball. Murshid does have short ball, and have plenty time for the batsman to pull this thing out.
Yep, Udaan would be really happy the way the power play is going for them until now. The score has breached the 30-run mark. The score is 36 for the loss of no wicket, and the overs is 4.4. 2 more balls to go in the over.
So you have season start in Arkansas. Arkansas have 8 teams and the 2 grounds so far. And we're trying to put this thing up. Easy catch.
And that's a wicket finally. Again, a similar kind of a delivery. Vamsi trying to flash on this one too, but not that much room on this occasion. Just top edging it straight to a gully fielder.
First wicket down, and the catch is Prahlad, Mitsubishi, you know.
Prahlad, yep.
Prahlad got the catch straight to the hand. Finally got 1 wicket off for World Star.
Yep, as you look into the replay.
This guy pulled this thing up, an easy catch, right on the hands.
Yeah, the ball also pitched and came in a bit, cramping him for room a little more.
Yeah, give him the gap on the middles, and he should pull this thing on the leg side. If he just step up the front and have the chance to hit in the leg side like some, but
so a welcome wicket for
1 more ball. Last ball to go.
Last ball. Yeah. Bro, 1 minute, bro. Let me put the batsman.
Malik is the new batsman coming in. He's again a classy batsman, plays for Samurais.
Last ball.
In the
1
other.
ball to go.
This one's closer. So what do you want? Coke? What? Water here.
Is it $1 each? You have to pay cash out here.
I don't drink Coke, man.
I know.
Malik is the new batsman in. It's important for them to put brakes onto the flow of runs for Udaan. So
yeah, we might gonna see him Zishan on GT20 because he's in Dubai. So he's Zishan Qureshi.
Oh. He's gonna be there?
He's moved to Dubai for the last 2 years. So he's coming for the US Open only. He's going to GT20. Just text me the message.
So Murshid in his third over, getting a wicket. 1 more ball to go in the over. But Udaan comfortably placed at 36 for the loss of 1 wicket. Vamshi, I guess, did his job. He was looking really good. Girish as well, playing 13 of 13. The required run rate is now below 5, which is 4.5. Malik will face his first delivery. Full, he drives over the point region, and it might just go for a boundary. Will it? They are running. I think it has gone beyond the fence. So what a first ball for Malik.
Aggressive shot. And end of this over 40 runs for 1 wicket down.
Let's look at the replay. A good stance, outside off, driven over the point region.
Yeah, over pitch, offside off stump. So bowler did over the pitch, outside off stumps, got punished by Malik, 4 on the total.
Score moves on to 40, so just 64 more needed.
In 14 hours.
Yep.
So average is only 4 runs per hours. They have to play smart and stay on the wicket. Will reach the total.
Yeah, unless they
now
lose wickets in clusters, I think it should be a cakewalk for them.
Bowling change.
All stars from their perspective needs to get their best bowler in now. Nasir Javed is the new bowler in.
Not the Nasir Javed. Is Amir Kayani is coming in medium pace. Amir Kayani is medium pace. He should become a second bowler, but they give him a spinner start with. So that is a good bowler. He got yesterday first over the 1 wicket start with. Um, 40 for 1, and then now is Amir Kayani is gonna be on the ball. First ball offside of over the wicket. Good ball and right onto the fielder hands. No run on the total.
Second ball of the over coming up. Short ball asking to be pulled. Nicely pulled away by Girish. Will it go to the fence? I don't think so. It has the legs on it. They will run for it. They are actually waiting for the ball to cross the fence. I think it has crossed the fence. So that's a boundary. A short ball, not the best one to start. All Girish had to do was beat the fielder inside the 30-yard circle on the leg side, and he does so gleefully. This time he goes for a flash, takes the edge beyond on the third, like in the third man region, and that will go for a boundary too. So 2 fours consecutively coming for Girish. The score moves on to 48. I have Raghu with me. Welcome, Raghu. And thanks to Mac for accompanying me for the commentating part. I think he's left. But yeah, welcome, Raghu. So the game looks more in the favor of Udaan as of now. They are already 48. They need like 56 more runs to win.
Thank you, Keshav. Thanks for having me here in the commentary box. Yeah, Udaan is well poised here for their second victory in this tournament.
Yep, this one again, Girish guiding it over the point region. I'm not sure that was intentional, that area, but he gets 2 runs nevertheless. So 10 runs of the first 3 balls.
Girish has been such a player for Udaan. He has been consistently performing and getting that runs. I mean, like, he is not a player who is flashy or having the big sticks, but he sticks around there and provides.
Exactly, he has played the anchor role so well in the last couple of years. That was I was just telling half an hour back. He has been so consistent. That was again guided on the leg side, and again a couple. They are just trolling through the runs here now, are Udaans.
Mind you, I mean, like, it has been very hot out there, and Udaan has been playing here it's back-to-back matches for them, unfortunately, but still running in this humid climate is not that easy. But yeah, they are dealing it in
And
ones and twos.
yeah, when they're doing it nicely, even with the bowling changes, they were pretty smart. They didn't bowl couple of bowlers in the first game. I guess it depends on how much of a depth they have in their bowling. But the new bowlers that they came in with in the second game also bowled really good and got wickets. So someone like Adarsh got really two good wickets at the right time for them. And their fielding was spot on. I think it's Kushal's day. Got 5 wickets in the first game, got 4 in the second. What more can you ask for? Plus a run out, a direct hit from mid-off area as well.
One more, and then don't forget that knock which he played against Titans in the very last over, like got couple of crucial twos, and then unfortunately he couldn't finish it, and that eventually went into super over, and ultimately Udaan has won it. But that was a knock. I mean, like, we should not be forgetting that too.
True. So he had a good day in the office today. I don't think so he'll be needed to bat in this game. But let's see. The game nicely poised for Udaan. They are 53 at the end of the power play. Just lost 1 wicket in Vamsi. And also from the body language, that all starts as having doesn't looks like they are very much motivated. Obviously they have had a couple of drop catches in the starting of the innings. I think those were the crucial moments. Had they taken it, they could have made something out of the game.
You know, I mean, like, you can see the intent from the Udaan players, but not the rash shots. I mean, like, they know they have the temperament to which ball to take on. I'm like, I haven't seen any of them playing for a big slogs or something. So they know, I mean, like, the all stars are actually cutting down the pace, except for a couple of bowlers. I'm like, they have a wild variety of wrist spinners and arm spinners. So they're not taking on them. I'm like, they're not taking it by their power, but still they are timing it.
Yep. There's new bowler coming in, Prahlad, against Girish. Looks like a spinner.
I think Girish has played most of the deliveries in this innings for Udaan. So did his score.
Trying to cut it away slower through the air.
Malik would like to have this bowling actually. He has been in sublime form in the first innings too, in the first match too. And he's there. I think he faced a ball and took it to boundary.
Yes. Driven through the point. Slower again. Asking to hit. He hits it in the gap. Will it go for a boundary or will it only be a couple? I think the fielder stops it and the batsman again strolling for couple.
So the day is not over yet. We do have another match after this. It's going to be Titans once again in the action, and this time it's going to be against the Mavericks. You know what?
Yeah, it's going to be a cracker of a game, I assume.
Yeah.
Mavericks have looked really good in the games that they have played, and Titans, as we know, one of the best teams here in NWA. This time again sensible, just driving it, and Malik wants to come back for the second. He comes back nicely.
A little fumble there, and Malik has rightly grabbed the second run.
Exactly, not taking any risks, just walking through the total this as Udaan. 40 more runs needed. In fact, 47 more runs needed. 3 more balls to go in the over. Might just have a substitute going in. Santosh going in. This time full ball, playing on the back foot straight to the bowler, straight to the mid-off fielder.
Girish not interested in taking single there. Quite decent over from Prahlad so far. Couple more balls to go.
Will they be eyeing the leg side area? Oh, nice delivery. This one slightly faster through the air.
Too late to cut.
Yep.
Luckily that was not onto the stumps.
2 more balls to go in the over. 4 runs of this over so far. This one short, outside off stump, cut away. There's fielder there. Should be an easy couple. Girish not interested and tired as well, I think. Keep it to a single. Malik will be facing the last delivery. In fact, that's the end of the over.
58 for 1, bro.
The score is 58 for the loss of 1 wicket. They need 46 of 78 deliveries. So unless we see a miracle here from All Stars, I think it's Udaan games to
Lose from
run
here.
away with here.
It's been 2 overs since Malik has faced a ball. And
Exactly.
it-
He has just faced one ball after the loss of wicket, which we hit for boundary, and then Girish has been taking the strike since then. And I think he'll continue taking it.
At times it's a bit frustrating for the batsman to be for so long, and he need to be more focused while he's away from the crease or taking a strike. So this will be interesting to see.
The new bowler in is Amir. His first over went for 13.
Went 13 run. What total?
First ball, this one quite pacey, but nicely guided by Girish on the leg side. It might just run away for a 4. I think it would. On the fielder with a throw. So I think it hasn't cleared the fence.
Finally, Malik is on strike.
That was given as a leg by the umpire, so that was not off the bat. I guess hence it did not have that much pace to beat the fence. Malik on strike. As Raghu said, he looked really good in the first game. Let's see if we can get some purchase out of the wicket here. The wind has just gathered a bit of pace. Will it help the batsman? Oh, this time off the... That was a shorter length delivery, but Malik was basically on the front foot trying to drive.
Like, mind you, I mean, like, this is not at all a high scoring conditions here today in Rogers. Yesterday it was like a wind was unfavorable for the batting team and all the batters were able to clear it quite easily. But today we have seen some big hitters just falling prey just near the boundary. The wind is against the ball. You can see that once again.
Yeah, because the wind is flowing backward, the shots are not carrying that much.
So
Again, this one nicely glanced on the leg side, flicked in the air though, but not to the fielder. Only a single on that occasion.
So the team's batting should reassess the conditions, and it's not a very high scoring conditions today.
This one again guided nicely. There's a fielder protection over there, so that would not be a single. But playing to the merit is Girish out here. He has moved on to 31 of 27. Basically half of the scoring has been done by him. This time full through the mid-on area, only a single.
Once again, Girish milking the runs, taking it very easily. Happy to place the balls in the gaps and take those singles and twos.
Full ball, Malik trying to guide it on the leg side. I think he got his boot onto it. The umpire signal. Oh, it's a wide actually, so it hit nothing. It's a wide plus 1 run.
So Amir completely off the line this over so far. He has been all over the place in this over.
Last ball of the over coming up. Good length delivery played through the offside. They thought of a single but decided against it. So dot ball to end the proceedings. The score is 65 for the loss of 1 wicket. 8 overs done.
Over.
12 more overs to go. I don't think so it's going to take all of them for Udaan to achieve the remaining runs.
It's going to be a tricky situation, mind you. I mean, like, so net run rate in this kind of tournaments plays a crucial role. So there might be a scenario where each and every team
Have won two games.
end up and just winning 2 games, and there comes the net run rate. So Udaan should also be mindful of that.
And I think, yeah, this is a very good opportunity for them to maybe close it up sooner than later. Send in someone like Uma after this.
Yeah, ideally, I mean, like as I know, Murli, the experienced campaigner over there, has been here, contributed a lot, and he assesses the conditions well. So it's not favorable for the big hits. So that might be the reason for not sending out Uma.
You have 39 more runs needed and still 72 balls remaining. I think even if they win with 6 to 7 overs remaining, they'll get a lot of boost anyways. Short ball asking to be hit through the offside this time. Cut away. Will they come back for a second? They are coming back. Malik wants. In fact, Malik is at the half pitch. What is that? Almost a wicket opportunity there. Malik actually ran 2 runs. Girish was not interested at all.
Big mix up there. Luckily, no damage for Udaan. So they're having a quick chat there. Yeah, Girish was not interested right from the ball and right from the go to have the second run. I think it was Malik who was eager to have the second run, and in fact there was a second.
Oh, there surely was a second run. I think Girish, being there since the start, has tired his legs a bit, so he doesn't want to run hard. He just wants to milk the singles and only takes the easy double. Again making room, trying to cut, but wall was not there for the cut, I guess. Getting beaten. I think from Udaan perspective, the strike needs to be with Malik more, because he's more of a natural flow batter and he can get those boundaries. This one again cut away straight to the fielder. Will he run back for 2 now? I think he will this time and will keep the strike.
Certainly this will help.
3 more balls to go in the over.
Prahlad once again having a decent over so far. So just sticking to one line, bowling to his field.
Short ball. Oh, it's good for him that it was outside the off stump. Only a single.
1 for the over, called by the umpire.
This one slower, one on the offside. Malik trying to drive it through the covers, but gets beaten.
Well deceived. That was flighted delivery from Prahlad. Malik too early onto his drive.
Yep, and would be disappointed Malik on that occasion. If he had gotten that, that would have been boundary. That's one of the shots that he likes a lot. Full again. This time nicely driven. The same shot that I was talking about in the gap. But I guess the fielder is going to cut it off and will keep it to double. Throw at the keeper's end, but Malik would make it safely. End of the over. The score is 71 for the loss of 1 wicket. So, looks more like a formality remaining in this game, but as we know, anything can happen from anywhere.
And finally a call for the local talent here from Charlie.
Okay, so Rahul is going into bowl. He has had a couple of really good games in recent past, right?
It's been a good nick. He's been bowling good. It'll be interesting to see. With wind behind, he's a natural in-swinger.
It will also help him generate the pace. Let's see if he can do some wonders for.
Rahul usually plays for Udaan in the local T20.
Yep.
So it will be interesting to see how Girish
plays him. And also, I mean, Rahul would be aware about some of the weaknesses of the batsman on the other side. So a good contest within a contest.
definitely.
Girish on strike. Rahul full outside off gets. Oh, it's actually outside the tram line, so wide.
Starts off with a wide. Giving some width, so
some cheers for Rahul already.
One thing which Girish enjoys is having width.
Oh, this time getting the purchase, some bounce of the track, but Girish smart enough to nudge it for a single. Malik on strike. Malik has only faced 6 deliveries until now, so he would be itching to get a boundary. Full ball. Oh, what a delivery that one. You can hear the cheer out there from for Rahul actually. Yorking the batsman.
And that took him by surprise really. Malik having a big smile there after that ball has ended, but that was a good adjustment. He shuffled to the offside to make some room on the leg, but Rahul nailed that Yorker to perfection.
What would he do now? Does he keeps bowling those Yorkers, or does he goes the good length option on outside the off stump?
It'll be interesting to see what would be Malik's approach now.
Rahul just eyeing, seeing the long on fielder before bowling that one. This one outside off, maybe a bit more of a room than we would have liked. An easy single for Malik. One thing that Udaan has done pretty good throughout the game is that they have rotated really well.
That's what they have done in the first game 1-2.
Full Girish glides it again down the leg side. Not the first time in this game. He might just get a 4. If not, they'll come back for 3. In fact, they'll walk back for 3. A good throw that one, but Malik makes it back. So that's a leg bye given.
Once again, buys for Girish.
Vamsi was the one who opened with Girish and did give them a good start. Got couple of boundaries in, and after that it has just been a cakewalk for Udaan. Malik the man on strike. Rahul bowling his 5th ball. This one slightly. Oh, what a shot that one, but straight onto the stumps. A good length delivery. Malik driving it on his front foot, but hitting the stumps on the full. Lucky for Girish, Rahul did not get a hand onto that one. Look at that shot. Look at the shape he's maintaining.
Does he have a hand? That was a close, really close. Girish was nowhere near his crease. If that was hit his hand. It's been a decent over so far from Rahul, except for the 3 leg byes. The ball which was sliding towards the pads.
Full outside off driven. Was at a catch drop. And they throw it as well. No presence of mind there. The fielder throwing the ball at the stumps even though the batsman was inside, and they again take an overthrow.
Sloppy, very sloppy from the fielding unit.
Ten overs done. The score is 78.
So Udaan required 2.6 runs per over. So it should be relatively quite easy or straightforward. The thing is, like, how quickly they are going to finish this one now.
this is a nice shot over the coverage region. Is it in the gap? It is in the gap, but it might not go for a boundary. They will stroll for again a couple.
It's a very good looking shot onto the covers from Malik.
Syed Hassan is the new bowler in. Slow bowler again.
Mind you, he can have that quicker ones very well. He has a deceptive quicker ones.
This time nicely played on the leg side, but not timing it really good. Good for him because it would have gone to the fielder had he timed it pretty well.
Nowhere near the middle of the willow this time from Malik. Landed in no man's land, and they will get an easy single there.
23 more needed now. Girish on strike.
One thing with Malik is like you can't contain him with just singles. I mean, like he fancies playing his shots. You can't keep him quiet.
This time on the leg side, a short
It's a
ball,
hit wicket.
and he is hit wicket. Girish has just managed to take the bails off with his legs. Playing on the back foot, I guess he was backing up too much.
So he has given some opportunities to fielders. I think there were a couple of chances, simple ones which were left on. Now, finally, he had hit himself out to get out. So
Let's look at the replay. Going too much on the back foot on that occasion. Trying to make a pull shot out of it. Yeah, the back foot was very close to the stumps. Just one step behind and the off stump goes.
a very handy knock from Girish. Exactly what was required. The run rate was not even runnable, so he has played a very handy knock.
We just had a small drinks break here for the batsmen and the fielders.
So new batsman in the crease is Kushal.
Yeah, so he does get a bat on. I think he's been sent for the same reason, to just get the scoring out of it quickly.
Very good striker of a ball, cricket ball. Kushal is. So he has been having a dream day today. Picked up 5 in the very first match and 4 in the second match. So can he finish?
Yeah, he has 23 more runs to get. Syed Hassan, the bowler, a bit quicker. Exactly what you were telling, Raghu. A bit quicker this time, cramping him for pace.
He does have that, and it's not very easy to pick. It's been an eventual over for Syed Hassan. Picked up the set batsman Girish.
Oh, this time trying to go for the hoik on the leg side, pulling it away, but it was slightly more on the leg side. Had he gotten that one, that would have been out of the ground for sure. He is a big striker of the ball. Exactly what he has been sent in for.
Lucky Syed got lucky there. That was asking to be put out.
Takes a single.
Readjusting his line. Did well. So last ball of the over coming up.
Malik on strike. Full ball and he drives through the onside. That should be a double with new legs onto the track. Kushal comes back. And we'll get the strike in the next over. 19 more needed.
End of 11 overs. Udaan are 85 for the loss of 2 wickets.
And they would want to get these runs in the next 2 overs. With Kushal in and Malik hitting good as well.
The intention was clear, sending up Kushal up the order. So Udaan has made their intentions clear that they want to finish it as quickly as possible. Rightly, by doing so, they will be having the advantage in that much required net run rate. Whereas World Stars trying to drag it as deeper as they could. Rahul to continue his spell. He has bowled beautifully in the first over. Got a chance, given an opportunity, created an opportunity, but that was not grabbed.
Interesting to see again. Kushal is the man on strike, and with Rahul bowling, it's not easy to hit him.
Looks like wind has settled down for a moment now. So that will encourage Kushal to take him straight down the ground. It's going to be a nice little contest now.
He tries to go for the hoik but misses it.
Swing and a miss. At times it becomes easier for a bowler when he know what batsman is going to do. Right?
Yep, and mind you, he also has protection for Kushal's hoiks, one deep mid wicket and one deep square leg.
So the intentions from Kushal and Udaan are quite clear, and Rahul recognizes them well, so he's actually bowling according to them.
He gets it this time through the offside. There's fielder coming under it. Will he be able to reach it? I don't think so. Just lands before him. Was not an opportunity, and they come back for 2. Close to Malik doing good there.
This has been one aspect which captain need to be cautious of, I feel, with the wind against the batsman. So there is no harm in placing the deep fielders a bit forward rather than guarding them on the boundary line.
That's a good thought. We have had couple of place catches. This time on the leg side, flicked away, surely a boundary. The fielder there didn't pick the ball at all.
That was supposed to be actually cut down. Rahul has the protection for that ball, for that shot, but unfortunately fielder in deep didn't pick the ball at all. That was a good hit from Kushal.
Yep, getting it in the middle of the bat. Wasn't far away from the fielder there, but as Raghu rightly mentioned, he just didn't get the ball at all. So a boundary coming reduces the required runs to 13. Will we get one more? We might just get one more. This is a nice shot on the leg side. The fielder running but not managing to cut it off. That's a boundary again. That was a good shot from Kushal.
Valiant effort from Syed here. That was a very good dive. But unfortunately, he couldn't manage to get his hand on the ball. Back-to-back boundaries for Kushal now.
Exactly what he was sent in. We were talking about finishing the game in 2 overs. We might just have it finished pretty earlier than that.
2 more balls for Rahul to give a comeback.
Slower one this time on the offside. And a dot ball. One more ball to go in the over. The score has moved on to 95. 9 more needed. It's just a matter of time now for Udaan. Full ball and what? See the stumps going for a walk again.
Not big celebrations from Rahul, but that was a good comeback ball.
Yep, Rahul getting the last laugh here. Obviously the game is gone, but just the internal battle. Kushal hitting him for 2 boundaries and then Rahul coming back with a dot ball and then getting his stumps. Kushal wouldn't mind it actually. He was basically out doing what he was sent for. He was able to get 11 of the 8 deliveries. Next batsman in is Uma. Mind we just have 9 runs remaining. Let's look at the replay. Rahul eyeing the stumps this time. You miss, I hit. In fact, it was off the pads ricocheting through to the stumps. That's why Rahul makes it tough for the batsman, because he brings the ball in. It just makes a different angle for the batsman to be able to hit him.
It's his natural angle here, brings in the ball. Not that easy to pick him up.
He cramps you for room as well. So at the end of 12 over, the score is 95. 9 more runs needed. And Uma is the new batsman in. Malik will be having the strike to start with. Nasir Javed is the new bowler. Will be trying his hand too.
New bowler introduced now.
Keeper Zahir Khan standing up onto the stumps. Slower one asking to be hit, but Malik basically gets beaten. Second ball of the over. Slower one again, full asking Malik to hit him down the ground. That's not a bad option if you have fielders protecting the boundary lines. But Malik making sure he keeps it on the ground and takes a single and gives it back to Uma. This would be interesting. Enticing Uma, because Uma is not going to shy away from hitting it up in the air. That's a guarantee. So we have some entertainment coming up for sure. Slower one. Uma tries to go for the hoik, misses it. Keeper doing a good job over there, but I guess Uma was into his crease.
We clearly know. I mean, like, Uma knows one way of batting, and everyone knows that.
Yeah. He's a really good striker of the ball. If he gets it, he can clear any boundary.
Mind you, that 1-6 in the morning's match, that completely
changed the game. Yep. That's the kind of impact he can have on a game. This game is already gone though. Can he finish it in a flurry? Can he just hit 2 sixes? Slower one. That's the worst one, I guess. Yes. Clears the boundary easily. On to the seating area. Short one asking to be hit.
Not sure if any 6 has been hit in this match so far, but look at him.
Right, exactly. That's the first one.
Right in his second ball. Like, he completely, like,
yeah.
Just to mind you, he's in sublime touch.
That's a mouth-watering prospect for Uma right here. Having a spinner bowling to him and no pressure of finishing the game, just going and hitting it. Second ball, he actually hits it in the gap that might just run away for a boundary. Rahul covering the ball, but actually does a good job. Stops it for a double. Only a single on that occasion. I think Uma thought it was a boundary too.
So scores are level now.
Scores are level, so we wouldn't see a Uma finish. It would be a Malik finish. Last ball of the over. Let's see if Malik just nudges it for a single or if he tries to go for a big one. He sort of nudges for a single.
And that's it.
Sensible one. That's it. Udaan were able to wrap the game up in 13 over mark. So that would surely boost their run rate up with 7 wickets as well.
So this was quite comprehensive win for Udaan, unlike the first match. So they are in a steering seat right now.
Their bowling and their fielding did the job to start with. Aditya with the first wicket, with the 2 wickets to start it up with, and then Adarsh coming in bowling those crucial 2 overs, getting wickets. But let's see what Udaan has got with their batting. Vamsi and Girish getting very good partnership, followed by Malik coming in, Kushal, and after that it was just a matter of time where they could finish it. Girish was really sensible in his approach. Bowling wise, there was not a lot for World Stars until Rahul came in, who got like 1 wicket and just some heat in the game. Apart from that, Syed got 1, and Morshid Kalam, I guess, bowled really good but was not supported by his fielders. He bowled 3 overs, gave away 24 runs with just 1 wicket. Couple of drop catches in his first spell as well, which could have had a different impact on the game. So that was basically it from this telecast. Udaan having a comprehensive win with 7 wickets. They will fancy themselves for the finals on Monday. We have one more game coming up.
Like you're getting all the things, but like having another angle like that is a little more exciting, you know? It seems more like
We have one more game coming up right now between Mavericks and Titans, and I guess that should not take more than 10 to 15 minutes. So we will see you back then. Thanks for joining us in the telecast.
Thank you.
We'll catch you back later.
yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is it?
Close to the end, folks. But we have a couple of more people that we need to recognize. And each year, the Palm Beach County Sports Hall of Fame recognizes a person or organization whose dedication goes above and beyond typical commitment to sports and tourism throughout the county. Ladies and gentlemen, Mohammed Qureshi is this year's Outstanding Sports Contributor. Let's take a look at MAQ's accomplishments.
No one has done more for the development of the sport of cricket in the United States than our sports contributor, Mohammed Qureshi. In 1999, MAQ's passion for cricket led him to found a private sports and entertainment company called Cricket Council USA, which is the leader in the promotion, development, and expansion of T20 cricket in the United States. He has invested millions of dollars in the development of the sport across the country. MAQ built the first major cricket stadium in South Florida in Broward County in 2006, and he came to Palm Beach County a year later, building the Boca Riding Club and MAQ Stadium in Delray Beach, where championship events are held each year. The 2022 Legends World Cup will be played at MAQ Stadium. MAQ is a former member of USA Cricket, the sport's national governing body. He is the president and chief executive officer of MAQ Group, one of the largest real estate and financial groups in the United States, specializing in commercial real estate and sports management. At a special ceremony in Boca Raton last October, MAQ was bestowed the Lifetime Achievement Award from the Cricket Hall of Fame. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the Palm Beach County Sports Hall of Fame contributor of...
Good evening. I know you see my intro. I'm CEO Chairman for Cricket Council USA, and my job was build the cricket in the United States and have 8 regions, which has been developing. And first cricket ever been played and fast version is at T20 in Dania Beach. I migrated in 1984 in USA. My dream was how come cricket is not been playing one of the American sports. The reason is not been playing, there was long version games. In the 5 days to find out who's win the games. So they never been one of the American sports. So I created the shortest version, it's T20, can finish 2.5 hours the games, and all Americans start liking that games. It's one of the American sports. But just remember, cricket is the second world largest sports after the soccer. And none of them Americans recognize that sports is a cricket in America. But now is moving forward. We have first stadiums has been built internationally. And my duty is I live in Palm Beach. I brought MCL, Major Cricket Leagues, in Palm Beach County first time last year during the pandemic. And first Hall of Fame dinner night I invited have to be hosted in Palm Beach. Second goal is I want to bring this thing up World Cup championships in Palm Beach and Broward County in USA. 2024, I went to the Dubai last week. They're recognizing they're gonna have World Cup in USA 2024. Is World Cup is cricket is just like Olympic. is just like Olympics. So I want to first of all, I met today and who actually introduced me, Mr. Michael Zeff, actually, I'm sorry for his name, but he's the one who introduced me in here, and I did a lot of programs in Palm Beach County for the Kids Festival every year, and also we bring the first cricket fields is ICC approved in Palm Beach County. My goal is some way county mayors and commissioners and recognizing cricket in Palm Beach bring one of the sports. Just for the youth, for knowledge, cricket is most paying sports. It's minimum, like my son is born raised is in Palm Beach. He's playing for USA teams. Minimum his contract is $200,000 small leagues to up to $20 million. That's a huge amount of the money incentive for the kids. He's in Dubai right now, he's playing up there. But there's a lot of American kids, they will start playing cricket now. So we have MCL we started, we like to your support. We want to have more field in Palm Beach County, and I can do my contributions, developing cricket in Palm Beach. We want to bring Palm Beach one of the cricket home grounds, and God bless America, God bless West Palm Beach. Sports can be bringing in cricket in Palm Beach. Thank you so much.
Guys, why not?